Hello everyone there, and welcome to one more video from tradingkamai.com, and this week's pick is Hindalco. Now whatever we discuss in this video is purely educational purpose. So in case you are taking these calls, then it is all at your own risk. Okay, so we are not responsible in case these calls go for a fail. So let's again come back to our main point. So why do we feel that Hindalco is a better pick for this week? There are 5 important points we felt when we looked at Hindalco. The first important point to note here is, there was a continuous downtrend which was happening for past 4 months. So you can see over here, right from 165 levels, the stock got hampered in a continuous downtrend, till 105 levels. So you can see right from mid of the February, March, April, and then till the mid of the May, the stock was continuously in a downtrend. And now, from the mid of the May, it has shown up a trend change. Now, one more important point which we should take into account here is this downtrend which has been broken, right? This was not some simple downtrend. This downtrend had lasted for past 4 months. So when a 4-month downtrend, is challenged or is changed, right? Then it's a very significant activity. It's a very significant signal that something is going to happen in the stock. So point number 1, a long-lasting downtrend has been broken, and it has now shown a reversal of a new trend. Okay, or it has now shown a signal that a new trend is going to start. And point number 2, you can see over here, this support trend line. If you see here, I have drawn a support trend line here. This downtrend was supporting, was respecting this trend, and you can see that it actually came here and bounced back again from here. So this is again point number 2, that this this change which has happened, right, is actually respecting this support trend line which we have drawn over here. So that is point number 2. Point number 3, when this this trend was broken, right, we found that the 50 days moving average was tested. Now again, that's a very strong signal, that as the trend change was happening, or when it signaled out a trend change, at that moment it actually went ahead and touched the 50 days moving average. So again, this is a very important signal which we found when we looked at Hindalco. Now point number 4, what we found is, when this 50 days moving average was tested, right, we found that there were huge volumes. You can see this volume bar over here, it's very considerable. Now even though the volumes are huge, it is trying to test the 50 days moving average. It has already shown that there is going to be a trend change. Why wasn't there any kind of price movement? You can see over here, this is the volume bar, but look at the price movement. It's probably negative. Okay, so what does it mean? What does it signify? Now always remember that when you have huge volumes and the price, there is not a really considerable moment in the price. What it means is that 50% people are thinking that probably this stock will come down, and there is 50% people who think that probably this stock will go up. In other words, there is a fight happening between the bulls and the bears. Okay, and as a trader, right, I will wait this fight to be finished, because if you try to enter while this fight is going on, you can probably be wrong. Okay, it can lead to wrong decisions, right? So this huge volume without any price change here indicates that still there are many people who still think that this stock can go negative, but then on the other side, there are lots of optimistic people who think that this stock can go up. So in other words, until this bears and bulls fight finish, probably we have to wait for some signal to get into this Hindalco thing. Okay, so this is the 4th important point which we felt over here, that yes, there are so many positive signals, but still we have to wait for indication. Why? Because despite such huge volumes, there was no price change, because we have equal amount of sellers for equal amount of buyers. And the last and the final point which is very important here is that RSI is supporting this price movement, or RSI is in sync with the price movements, or I'll say the RSI divergence is happening in sync with the price movements. Now many times what happens is, if you look at normally penny stocks, right, where the manipulation is very easy, you will see all the factors in favor of penny stocks, and you will see, okay, there is a divergence, good, there is huge volumes, good, but then you'll see that the relative strength of the stock is very weak. Okay, so this RSI is nothing but it's an indication saying that how much strong is the stock actually. Okay, so one is with all these factors, you can see even the RSI divergence is supporting the current price movements, or it is in sync with the current price movements. So these 5 important points, make us feel that, Hindalco is a better pick for this week. So, by using these 5 points, what can we think for this stock? Now, what we can expect here is that at 121, right, the people who are bearish on this stock, will try to cover their shorts. In other words, people who are negative about it, as soon as it crosses 121, what will happen is, the technical analysis, will give a signal saying that, okay, this is crossing 50 days moving average. So people who are negative on this stock, or people who have made short positions on this stock, will try to cover their shorts. Okay. In simple words, buying will come in. Now people who are sitting sideways, even they will get an indication saying that, okay, it's going to go above 121. So this is a good indication. So even they will start buying this stock. And definitely people who are sitting, on the long, or people who are trusting this stock at this moment, they definitely add up to this whole thing. So what will happen is, after 121, you can see a sharp up movement in the stock. So in other words, buy this stock, when it goes above 121, must be like 122, or must be 123 also. Okay. So buy this stock above 121 first. Second, you can see over here in the chart, if this stock goes below 115, right, keep a stop loss. So if it goes below 115, just sell off. Don't think about it, that, till what levels you can go, right? So above 121, buy this stock. Okay. At 115, if it comes in, sell this stock. In other words, put a stop loss. And the first target will be 128. And the second target will be 135. So if you see, the risk is of 6 rupees and the profit is of 10 rupees. Right. So by these 4 points, we conclude that, that Hindalco will be a better choice here. So, just I'm revising my figures. Buy above 121. Stop loss, strict stop loss at 115. So time it goes below 115, don't think about it, sell it. And the first target profit you can book it is at 128, and the second profit target you can book is at 135. So the risk is of 6 rupees and the profit of 10 rupees. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. In this video, we were talking about that why Hindalco is a good pick for this week. Now, as I said that, this video is an educational video. Okay, this is not a tip. What we do here is, whatever we teach in the class, we try to apply it online and we share it with people. So in case you are interested to learn technical analysis, I'm not talking about tips, I'm not talking about calls here. I'm saying that I will teach you how to do phishing. Okay. So in case you are interested in technical analysis, what you can do is that you can mail, to our mail ID. So you can see our email ID on the screen. So you can mail us to our email ID. And second is, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. In this video, we were trying to understand that why Hindalco is a better pick for this week. In case you are interested in our training, you can call upon this number. In case you want to know more about our company and more about our training services, you can call on or you can send us an email on the above email address. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and we'll keep up, we'll keep coming up with such kind of videos every week. Thank you so much.